The TreeRingCo story. Over the last century, the western U.S. has lost over 80% of its old-growth ponderosa pine forests from logging and catastrophic wildfire. Due to 100 years of us extinguishing natural fires, these forests now have more and more fir trees choking out the remaining old-growth pine. For thousands of years, low-intensity fires occurred in this forest type every 5 to 30 years. The fires would not damage the larger trees, but they would consume lots of smaller trees, like the ones we use to craft our pens and watches out of. Ideally, we could reintroduce low-intensity fire into these stands to restore them, but now the forests have so many trees that most fires would be high intensity and burn up the old growth as well as the smaller trees. Thus, we first need to harvest the smaller trees, and then we can reintroduce fire when fuel loads have been reduced. I discovered that some small suppressed trees in the understory are much older than people would think, sometimes as old as 90 years in an 1.5-inch diameter tree. The unique wood grain from enduring decades of scorching hot summers and bitter cold winters is displayed in the tightly coiled annual growth rings. TreeRingCo was founded in 2010 to share the beauty of these trees. We began by turning tree ring cores into fine pens. The pen-making process begins by finding and felling the ideal tree. After sawing, drilling, and shaping the barrel on a lathe, we assemble it with high-quality pen parts. The end product speaks for itself, and it tells the tree's story. When I discovered all the beauty that is embedded in suppressed, watch-sized trees, we developed a way to build stunning timepieces, showcasing those small trees. The fact that removing those trees can help restore old-growth forest habitat makes these items that much more special. The cross-section of a tree contains its full life history. The stories of struggle and triumph are preserved in the narrow and wide rings of the wood. Here is an image of a 50-year-old tree ring watch under magnification. Whether we are working our chainsaws to improve forest habitat or building high-quality watches and pens, we are 100% dedicated to our craft. I'm Dave Wager, and my company is TreeRingCo.